Well, the Christmas party season is fast approaching, including all those office festivities, and it's where most of us overindulge and many overshare too. Sorry about everything I said to you last Christmas.
So to make sure you remember you had a great time and you're not starting the new year job hunting, we're joined now by Tim Legge, who is General Manager of Training and Compliance Company, Learning Seat. Oh, Tim, that sounds very serious, doesn't it? But the word Christmas party, that's meant to be fun. Surely the one time of the year when you can let your hair down and enjoy some time with your colleagues.
Look, absolutely. I mean, Christmas parties are a fantastic opportunity to get together with your colleagues, have some fun. We spend so much time with our colleagues, 8 hours a day, and don't often get a chance to socialise.
Yeah.
But they're also a time when things can go a little bit awry sometimes and get a bit rowdy. So there's a few do's and don'ts for employers and employees.
OK, let's run through them, because of course there's always free booze, and that mixes things up pretty badly. What are the do's and don'ts on consuming and even serving alcohol? And then we'll get to the Xerox machine later.
Well, in the case of employers, it's really important to remember that, legally speaking, the Christmas party, even if it's after hours or off-site, is absolutely considered to be your workplace. Yep. So things like occupational health and safety legislation, sexual harassment legislation, all still applies. Duty of care, you throw in alcohol into the mix and your risk really starts to ramp up. So as an employer, you've got to be really careful to make sure your employees know what's expected of them, and if things are getting too rowdy, be prepared to call it quits on the bar, etc.
Sure. You say count your drinks. That can be difficult the longer the night goes on.
Well,
or is that the point?
Well, it can be. But 45% of us apparently have done something at a Christmas party or said something that we regret the next day. Yeah. So it's really important. We encourage people to do things like alternate alcohol with water, count your drinks, look out for your friends. If you see a friend getting a bit untidy, look out for them and try and get them back on track.
Or getting too close to the boss.
Yeah, well, that too. A big no-no is getting drunk and falling down. It's a great way to damage your reputation and potentially even your career. So.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Christmas good cheer can lead to workmates getting a little closer than they normally would. You know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What do we need to watch out for in this department?
Yeah, look, I do know what you mean. Look, it's a situation that you throw alcohol in the mix, it's a social occasion and people can kind of feel like it's not their workplace, but it is actually still your workplace. Be careful not to overshare. Don't say things to people that you wouldn't say to them in your normal workplace. And be careful with undue affection, particularly physical affection. Many sexual harassment cases have resulted from office Christmas parties. You bet. So.
Chances are at the party you'll get a chance to talk to people that you don't normally get the chance to in the office. Is anything off limits? Should you talk shop? Should you not talk shop?
Look, absolutely you should talk shop. It's the one thing that you all have in common. There's a few things to look out for. Be careful not to bail your manager up and pester them with all your fantastic ideas for the company, or perhaps that pay rise that you think you are in line for. Those sorts of conversations should maybe wait for another day.
Some people save it up for this occasion, though, don't they? Oh,
absolutely. Shoot it to the boss with both barrels. You just got to be careful, particularly where alcohol's involved.
Yeah, of course. How do you make the most of this office party, then? Because you do want to have a good time, but you don't want to overdo it.
Absolutely. Look, the rules are, let your hair down, have fun, careful how much you drink, remember it's your workplace, look out for your colleagues, and keep safe.
Okay, and this is about making sure it's a fun memory, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Look, the most important thing is to keep safe. I mean, there are loads of cases where people have been injured at the party or getting home from the party. So,
yeah, transport home's a big one. Where do you stand on taking a camera to the office Christmas party?
Oh, it's a difficult issue. I'm not sure that it's something that we're going to be able to control. I think the way to manage that is just to make sure that you're not too drunk and that you manage your behaviour. And don't do anything that you wouldn't be happy to be seen doing in your normal workplace.
Right. Yeah. And that's why after my third bourbon and coke, I always put on my David Koch mask, because that way it doesn't look like me. Good to see you, mate. Happy Christmas.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you. You've got a moustache on this year. You're right. You look like Barrett's, Koshy, the whole lot.
Why don't you come along to our Christmas party? It's going to be a whole heap of fun. Thank you. Good to see you.
Now, just ahead on the show for you.